That's the spirit.
Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Now what's going on with these Vampire Diaries? Oh, back again. Tell your co-workers, tell your friends. Now it's season 3, VPDs in 3D. Put on your glasses, turn on your TV. Steady standing Stelena. Ooh, Klaus in the house, troubles are brewing. What else can Catherine ruin? Call the MFPD, it's Ash and Petey. About to release more podcasts on the street.
Where's Stefan? He gave himself over to Klaus to save his brother.
Slow it down. Sipping on vervain, swerving in my lane. Brother's bond in my vein, trying to kill the pain.
Just give me the cure, and I'll do whatever you want.
Hello, welcome to the Vampire Diaries, the Vampire Diaries podcast where a guy is watching the series for the first time with a superfan who has seen every episode. I'm the titular Petey. Let's say I put the Petey in Vampire, but please call me Pete. And I'm here with my co-host and co-parent Ash. Hello, Ash.
Hello, Pete.
Ash, we're going to timestamp this episode.
Okay.
In that, we're getting into the holiday season.
Yes.
There was a new Dobrev project that we watched.
Uh-huh.
Some of. You didn't finish it, right?
Not yet.
But you will?
I will.
Okay. Dobrev has a new Netflix film, Love Hard.
Christmas film.
It's a holiday movie. It's called Love Hard, and you know what? They even talk about Die Hard in the movie.
Yeah, they do.
Which, before I get to how I felt about the movie, the whole is Die Hard a Christmas movie thing is the most basic argument or like even just thing to say.
People love to just bring it up.
But why? It's done. Like, that happened already. People talked about it. I don't know what the answer was, and I don't care. Like, if it's set on Christmas, is it a Christmas movie? Sure, fine. Who cares? Why?
There's so many Christmas movies that aren't your typical Christmas movie. Edward Scissorhands.
Yes.
A different one we watched last week that I remember.
Season 3 of Fargo.
Right.
Having a whole scene, or even in real life, bringing up in real life, is Die Hard a Christmas movie, or like posting like, me and my wife are in an argument over if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, is the most basic.
Save your finger taps. We don't need to hear that anymore.
It's like how like I like bacon on my bacon. It's like and but I do have a pitch. Yeah, you know. Okay, so every like Walmart T-shirt or a Target T-shirt is like sarcasm loading, or you know, like keep staring. Maybe I'll do a trick. You know.
Yes.
Remember this?
Yes.
Remember all this? All right. My T-shirt idea is even my sarcasm has bacon on it.
Mixing it up.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's just combining all that.
Yeah. Loading ... Even my sarcasm has bacon.
Loading ... That's my bacon in the microwave. Keep staring. I might make a sarcastic remark about bacon. Mm-hmm. Keep staring. I might ask you if Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, same thing.
But anyway, that they definitely talk about that in that movie, and it seems like there are just a couple like conversation points, you know, where they just get into some of the most basic stuff. Yeah. I was not digging the vibe of the movie.
No, it's very mellow, dramatic-y, young teen kind of thing, but they're not young teens, so it seems a little like mismatched. But
also, I think that the actors are doing a good job at what they're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just think there's a lot of things that are garbage about it, and it looks great. It's very slick.
Yeah, and they're like some scenes are they're just spending too much time there. Mm-hmm. You just gotta, like, keep the story going.
Yeah, I mean, it had promise. It had a premise. Dobrev, good for her. Jimmy Yang, he's getting work these days now. I think he's an up-and-comer.
You heard it here, folks.
But Love Hard. Is Love Hard a Christmas movie?
Hey, also today is Ian Somerhalder's birthday.
No way, I didn't know that.
Yeah. On the day we're recording, on October 8th, he's 43.
Wow, it's not October 8th.
I mean December 8th. October. Why did I say October? I don't know.
Rocktober?
I have no idea why I said October. It's December 8th today.
How old is he?
43.
Wow.
Also, he's 5'10".
A legend. 5'10"? He's probably a little shorter than that.
Oh.
You know, college football players, it's like, he's 6'8", 400 pounds. It's like, he's smaller than that.
Yeah.
Just like how I'm actually 6'5", 280.
These stats are weird. Why? I know you're saying the ones that are not true, but...
And it's all in the biceps.
Right.
Ash, we veered off course.
Of course.
Season 3, Episode 9, Homecoming. Mm-hmm. You got anything about Homecoming?
I went to Homecoming.
Several times or something?
Yeah, probably all 4 times.
I don't know that I did much homecoming. I might have gone to a homecoming dance or two, but I didn't go to these football games.
Well, the game and the dance are 2 different nights, and I performed at the games, and then I went to the dances. I did all the high school stuff.
I know, and as we have established, I was more of a cool loner type.
Cool loner, that's the same?
Lots of friends, but...
Those 2 things are, you can be both?
We were kind of on the fringe. Friends on the fringe.
And I was the...
Smart popular.
Correct.
And I was, like, smart, but, like, didn't really care that much and, like, still did good.
You didn't even go to homecoming when you had your glow up in junior year?
I think I probably especially didn't go then.
Oh, because then you were actually too cool?
Yeah, I do remember going to prom. Mm-hmm. But
you went to just senior prom or junior and senior prom?
We didn't have a junior prom, and no seniors invited me to their prom when I was a junior. We only had senior prom. But I certainly went to... So prom was at a real place, but I definitely went to a dance in, like, our cafeteria. So that must have been a homecoming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I probably went to homecoming and... Oh, Ash. Okay,
What?
there's iconic pictures of me, right? Uh-huh. Wearing the same outfit.
Oh, yeah. Is that homecoming?
I think the second one may have been home. Okay, so let me set the stage, though. I had, like, one dress-up outfit. It was like, oh, a nice shirt from Banana Republic and some khakis or something like that.
Light blue shirt and khakis.
And so I took a picture in the same outfit, like, 1 year apart or whatever. Probably the first time I was wearing that outfit, I went to homecoming. It was just like, blah, 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 blah. And then the second time, I don't know where I was going, but probably that first time, pre-glow up, if you will, I went to homecoming, and it was just kind of like, I was walking around like, hey, what are you guys doing over here? Oh, freak dancing? Okay, I'm gonna go over here, see what else is going on. Oh, more freak dancing? Okay. But yeah, these pictures are pretty, like, different.
And you're standing in the same place in your house also. You're not just wearing the same outfit. It's, like, exactly the same.
Yes, and this was way pre-internet. Like, did I know to do this? Like, was I...
No, and there's no way you did.
I think it was just, like, my parents were like, oh, he's going somewhere.
This is where we take the picture?
This is where we take the picture. I mean, one is Bobby Hill, and one is Shane West.
Yeah.
And also bad versions of both of those guys.
No.
But yeah, it's very funny. I need to get those pictures and do a little side by side. Mm-hmm. But anyway, that was kind of my homecoming thing. Yeah,
I went to all the homecomings. I went to 2 proms. I I like doing that stuff.
2 prompts.
But I always look back at, like, the dresses I wore and stuff. And I remember, like, shopping for dresses and, like, looking and trying on, like, a million things.
Mm-hmm.
And then settling on one that I liked. I look back and I don't like any of them.
Well, you didn't have the Rebecca thing where she had, like, 8
No.
IRL models wearing designer dresses?
No. Also, I was just too skinny and gangly. I wasn't tall, but just, like, I don't know. Nothing. I had no curves in anywhere. I was just like a skinny stick body trying to wear a dress, and it did not work in my favor.
Lips and a stick.
Yes.
Well,
Big smile, big lips. The rest is a stick.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Some people are into that kind of thing.
Hopefully, if you are in high school, I don't know, do we have high schoolers listening to this? Just know that.
It gets better, guys.
Yeah.
Well, actually, maybe you guys already look good. They don't have awkward anymore.
Maybe they phased that out.
Yeah.
Whatever. Keep doing what you're doing. You're listening to this. That makes you smart.
Also, if you are going through the awkward phase, good. It gives you character.
Oh, yeah. You can become a podcaster someday. Cold open. Stefan is calling Klaus. Klaus is in Portland and says there's whiny music and healthy-looking people. Ash, is he referring to grunge music? And if he is, why is he 15 years too late?
I don't know. Or not emo music?
Emo in Portland? I mean, sure, probably, but,
It's in the 2000s.
Famously, in the 90s, it was all grunge. Maybe that's Klaus showing his age.
Yeah, he's not with it.
He's like, the 90s, the 00s, who knows anymore? I'm freaking 500 years old. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Is he 500 or 300? We don't know.
Our pug is so tired. Her eyes are so sleepy.
Our pug is tired. She's riding shotgun. All right. Stefan has Michael daggered Ash.
Yes.
Which is going to be bait, I said. Stefan and the gang, are plotting against Klaus while he lies to Klaus on the phone. But what this episode does well is have Stefan telling his truth,
Right.
His truth. It's my truth. My journey. My truth.
He can't lie, necessarily.
He's a regular Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I can't lie. But he can lie, but he's like, is telling it like he sees it. I saw him.
Right. It's like, he's saying his version of the story.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's sticking to it.
We know what we're saying.
We agree. They're plotting against Klaus while he lies to Klaus on the phone. Okay, Michael is planning to use a dagger on Rebecca, they'll say. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're trying to come up with their story. And then it's also going to have, like, all these flashbacks of them actually making the plan. So it's a little time jumpy.
It's Ocean's 11-esque.
Yeah.
It's a heist, Ash.
Yeah, totally.
This is a heist. They're actually going to dagger Michael for real.
So that Stefan can be like, yes, he's daggered. I saw him.
Michael.
Otherwise, Stefan would be like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
And then nothing.
We're tricking you.
Yeah, this plan doesn't work at all.
Michael is down for the trick. He has the white oak ash. Mm-hmm. Just like the white oak ash. Because we burned down that white oak.
Ooh, baby, ooh. Ooh.
Stab Michael. Vampire can't. Oh, wait. Okay. Klaus will want to see my body. Michael says, Klaus will absolutely want to see my body.
Yeah, my daggered body.
He also has a white oak ash steak.
Yeah. Made from the oak tree, not just the ash.
Ah, white oak steak. Mm-hmm. A vampire can't dagger an original without dying. So Elena has to do it. And you were like, good thing one of these bros didn't dagger Elijah all those times.
Yeah, I was hoping that there was going to be, like, when I was watching this, a reaction shot of Damon being like, ooh, like, because Damon was about to stake Elijah or dagger him before, and then Alaric came up and was like, I had to do it. But, yeah, they got lucky with that one. Some retroactive rules happening.
Retcons. Mm-hmm. So much dagger talk. You want me to dagger you, dagger this, dagger that?
Yeah, and you didn't know dagger was a verb?
The legend of Dagger Vance.
Yeah, it's silly when they're like, they just latch on to this new vocabulary like it's so normal.
Yeah, and we were thinking it was so funny they were saying it so much in the cold open, but then Elena just says it still throughout.
Yeah, they use it so many times.
I think there's a like pro wrestling move like that somebody daggers somebody, so Klaus, wants to see Michael's rotten body. His dad and son are trying to see bodies and stuff. All right, your compulsion will expose you, Klaus says to Stefan. Is what you're saying the truth, bruv? Klaus wants to talk to Rebecca as well. He's checking all the receipts, Ash.
Yes. He's like, I'm all the way in Portland. I'm not trying to come out there for no reason, guys.
Damon says, was that easy or what? Because Rebecca is there, right?
Yeah. And she isn't compelled, but so she just says what they wanted to tell him.
And it's the longest cold open in the history.
Yeah.
It started to get lukewarm. We left it out too long. Elena takes the dagger out of Michael or somebody. Yes. Rebecca is painting her toenails for homecoming. She's super excited for homecoming.
Yeah, she is. While she's waiting for Michael to wake up.
Michael wakes up. Nothing he says matters to Rebecca. Elena has the dagger. They do exposition. Klaus killed her mom. We learned that last ep. You did this to us, Michael, when you turned us into the original vampires. They're famous.
Yeah. Now you finally got to meet the original vampires. But this part is kind of tricky because, like, you want to hate Michael because he has been, chasing after them, for Klaus and Rebecca, for centuries, and he seems like a bad guy. Everyone's saying he's a bad guy. But then you find out that Klaus is the bad guy, but it also, Klaus was just a kid when Michael was so mean to him. So it's like, is Klaus really a bad guy, or was he just turned into a bad guy? And then Rebecca is right, too. She's like, we were just humans, and then you all made us vampires, and we didn't want to be vampires. We woke up dead, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. They all have shades of gray, Ash.
Yeah.
I do think that this show does a thing where right before someone is gone, they give them like a hero pass. Where they're like, oh, this person's a good guy now. Oh, now they're dead.
Who are you saying that about?
Well, does that happen to Rebecca in this episode? I forget. Does she die in this?
She gets daggered.
Okay, they certainly give her like oh, we feel sorry for her. Dagger.
Yeah.
What about, I don't know, Lexi or something? I don't know. Was she always good? I feel like I don't know, Mason? I don't know. Maybe I don't have the aforementioned receipts.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, though. That's common. You're just thinking of RuPaul's Drag Race. Before someone gets eliminated, they get their moment.
I am always thinking of that. Elena has nothing to wear to homecoming. Bonnie wants to skip homecoming and look at the cave drawings.
Yeah, she's sad about Jeremy.
Bonnie doesn't have a date because Jeremy fell in love with his ghost ex. Jeremy wasn't in this ep, huh?
No.
He wasn't invited to homecoming.
No, and then when I originally watched the show, I did not really like Jeremy. I felt like he was kind of annoying, but I really like him now.
Yeah, he's chill vibes. Caroline will make them go to homecoming because that's what she's all about. Bonnie is mad at Jeremy. We don't see Jeremy. I'm sure he would have been up in this mix.
Yeah.
Elena and Damon are gearing up with weapons.
Yeah, those grenades and everything.
They're not sure Rebecca will kill Klaus. too many people can make this go wrong. Damon has a secret plan. Mm-hmm. He's not telling anybody.
Did you have any predictions of what the plan was, or you were just along for the ride?
I was not thinking about it.
Okay.
Stefan is 162 years old and going to homecoming to protect Elena. Mm-hmm. Stefan is cynical. He's over there. He's walking in, hanging out. He's cynical about Damon and Elena's plan. And he's so self-aware about wanting to be free from Klaus's compulsion. He's like, I'm compelled. What's the deal with being compelled? I'm compelled.
Yeah, you keep bringing that up, and it's a good point, where it's like, usually everyone else that's compelled is like, has no idea.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm about to eat your sandwich. I'm compelled to eat it. Can't do anything about it. No, don't eat my sandwich. Well, I can't stop. I'm eating your sandwich right now in front of you.
Yeah, where like people have been compelled to walk in front of a car and kill themselves in this show. Mm-hmm. So it's like, how come they weren't like, man, I'm compelled to walk in front of this car, but I really don't want to. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, he loves talking about how compelled he is.
Yeah, but I guess he has people telling him all the time that he's compelled and he's under Klaus's thing and all that. So, I don't know, maybe that helps, I guess.
Compilation.
Yeah.
Ty, my buddy Ty, shout out to Lex, is glittering the stoner van with a glitter gun.
The stoner van that just is at the school is so random.
Speaking of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Also, that glitter gun, what is that?
I don't know.
It's like blowing glitter. I don't know what that is. I don't believe it.
Oh, Ash, speaking of like, put bacon on my sarcasm, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Mm-hmm. The thing I wrote for that was, Ty is glittering the stoner van with a glitter gun. That wasn't on my bingo card. Ty wants Caroline to go feed on people that want to be fed on. Ty? He's getting into some freaky stuff.
I know.
He wants to. He's like, yeah, let's go do this. Right?
Yeah, come on. And Caroline's response wasn't really like, I feel like she should have been like, no, we drink blood bags. That's like our...
Her thing wasn't really a moral thing. It was more of like doesn't want to... Like a boyfriendy thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like, no, I don't want you to suck some other neck.
Yeah, your mom's gonna be mad at me.
It was like a jealousy thing, not like a moral thing.
Right.
Caroline doesn't want to hang out with Rebecca. Uh-oh, might have to put an E on this one, Ash. The evil blood slut.
She said it so many times.
Yes. Matt rolls...
What's it abbreviated? EBS?
EBS. Mm-hmm.
Evil blood slut.
That used to be my nickname in high school, actually. Speaking of all that.
Perfect.
It was kind of like when you call a big guy tiny, though.
The nice... What's the opposite of blood?
Pea?
The nice pea prude?
That's pretty much accurate. Matt is taking Rebecca. He drinks of her veins so she can't feed on him. Mm-hmm. Ty's like, Matt's a guy and Rebecca's hot. Just do the math.
Don't think too much into it.
And then Caroline is bringing up the sire talk. Ty is sired to Klaus.
Yeah, his acting choices since he's been sired are so subtle. He's just like slightly more D-word-ish. Mm-hmm. I don't like saying curse words, really.
Juice box?
Yeah, but it's like before he was a little bit more like brooding and kind of like unsure of himself and a little bit more insecure. Now he's more outgoing.
Yeah, he looks like he's wearing a little more makeup and his hair's a little more walled.
Yeah. He's got like some slight changes since he's become a hybrid. I like seeing that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got self-aware Stefan Compel.
Who we don't like.
And sired Ty.
Yeah, but those little personality changes are apparent.
There's this character named Sai who was always tired, so it's kind of confusing. There's Sired Ty and Tired Sai.
I love stuff like that.
And don't get me started about this guy Brian who goes by Bri. I don't know. Rebecca picked the red dress off of that compelled model. Mm-hmm. It's her first high school dance. She never had time before in all 300, 400 years. 1,000 years. Ash, they're the original vampires.
I think they say 1,000 years all the time. I think they're like, I've been running for 1,000 years.
Klaus, don't you know I've been running for 1,000 years?
I would run for 1,000 years.
And I would run for 1,000 more.
But to be the original vampire.
Who doesn't get stabbed by our dad? Ash, we should sing more. That was really good.
Super good.
She doesn't want to know the plan. She just wants to dance.
What's the other one? Vanessa Carlton.
Yeah.
How's it go?
Make my way to Mystic Falls, walking fast. Michael's chasing, and we're real scared.
And what's the chorus?
And I would run 1,000 years. Just so Michael
won't get. What does it get to you?
I would walk 1,000 miles.
Just.
Something about time can pass me by.
I wish I knew it that well right now. I can't think of it. But that's another one.
Making my way to Mystic Falls Square. Don't they have a square? Town square? Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Ash, if this episode's long, it's your fault from all the good singing you're doing.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she never had time, Ash, before to go to a homecoming.
Yeah.
In 1,000 years.
I know. Stefan has only gone to high school over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And Rebecca is like, this is my first dance ever.
She doesn't want to know the plan, just wants to dance. I can relate, Ash.
Yeah. Don't tell me what's going on. My dad's going to take care of it. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to dance.
I'm just going to dance. If there's anything she feeds on more than blood, it's dancing. Did I write that? Or is
you
that...
wrote
okay.
that. That's funny.
I was like, that'd be weird if they put that in there. Okay. Michael can't be trusted. She loves and hates her brother. Never thought she'd help kill him.
Yeah, she's sad. It is kind of sad.
She's getting a big emotional moment and redemption. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's her time to die. I pediatorialized.
Uh-huh.
Elena gives her mother's necklace back. That's another sign. Oh, I got my necklace back. Now I'm going to die. Mm-hmm. Elena stakes Rebecca. But did she dagger her?
She daggered her, not staked her.
She dagged her.
Yeah, but that part was kind of sad too, because Elena, I feel like, was sort of understanding what Rebecca was saying and understanding Rebecca's emotion, but she was just like, but I gotta dagger her anyways because stuff is too crazy.
I agree. Damon says that was very Catherine of Elena.
Yeah, Elena doesn't like that.
Damon says, you daggered somebody. And she's the weakest link. Goodbye. Damon doesn't trust Michael or Stefan. Damon asks Elena if she trusts him. Yes.
Yeah.
Elena trusts Damon.
Which, that's a big deal because she did not trust him for a long time.
No, I feel like she even explicitly said, I do not trust you.
Yeah, and we are not friends and all that.
Yes. Also, she said, we are never ever getting back together.
Yep.
To Stefan.
No!
Just kidding. The gym flooded, Ash.
Yeah, it was like a lake outside. It was so much water.
The dance got canceled. The cants got danceled. Ty is moving the party to his house.
Yeah, he's pumped. He's like, yeah, I got a party. Let's go. Matt
is there to pick up Rebecca at the house.
But she's daggered.
She's daggered.
So Elena goes with him.
Party at Ty's. Ash, I didn't look this up. Can you look up who that band was?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you later.
Band on the lawn and everything. I said, is it Coheed and Cambria?
Oh, what episode is it again?
Season 3, episode 9. Homecoming.
Oh, yeah, Homecoming.
It's not a party, it's a wake. Klaus planned it. Klaus is the MC. Klaus, shouldn't he be like scared of a microphone? Like, oh, what is this witchcraft?
But also, this is what happens. He's like, gets this phone call that his dad is dead. He talks to 600 people about it, and then he plans a whole party.
Mm-hmm. He calls in Coheed and Cambria. Yeah, Coheed and Cambria. I don't know whose voice that is, but yes, that was weirdly...
That was Stewie.
How come I can't just do a Klaus? Well, anyway, Klaus, I'll just say it in a regular voice. He's like, yeah, Coheed and Cambria. They're vampires, couldn't you tell?
Mm-hmm.
Like one of those jokes, like, We're just looking for...
What you're saying, I can't add on to what you're saying because I'm looking for this other thing.
No, I'm just trying to think of, like, there's some movie... Oh, wait. Oh, Men in Black. It's like, yeah, didn't you know Michael Jackson was a alien? So they would be doing the same thing. It'd be like, yeah, didn't you know Coheed and Cambria? They're vampires. Same thing. The listeners are definitely listening currently.
Maybe we need to pause.
And they're just laughing really hard. Okay. Ty is sired.
My morning jacket.
Oh. Okay. I wasn't so...
You want to freak out, first light, holding on to black metal, and the day is coming are the songs they sing.
Man, they... In the show? Or,
in that episode.
They got a lot of friggin'...
I mean, I don't know if it was in full, each one, maybe just pieces, but...
I feel like I was pretty close. I'm not the hugest listener of either of those bands. Coheed and Cambria.
Close.
Coheed and Cambria has a higher voiced guy, singer, I think.
It's cool that they had a real band.
Yes, I've heard of that band. Also, it was sort of like The OC, a feature.
Yeah, totally.
The OC Peach Pit? Or
no,
that was
that's 90210.
The Bait Shack?
The Bait Shop?
Bait Shop? Yeah. They used to feature a band.
Yeah.
Rooney or something was there.
Uh-huh.
Did they get Death Cab on there, or did they just talk about Death Cab every single episode?
They talked about Death Cab every episode.
All right, Bait Shop, the Bait Shopee.
The Bait Shop, which I have been to.
Me too. I got some worms there just the other day.
No, I went to the real place.
Ty is sired. Sai is tired. He let his master throw a party.
He's excited about this party.
Ash, there was a great shot of some extras doing too much in the background.
Dancing?
They were I think they were yelling at each other. They were kind of dancing, freaking out.
I saw some people in the background dancing just like the music is, they were dancing to us. Let me start again. Yes. They were dancing like they were listening to a different song than what they were dancing to.
Yes.
They were dancing like they were at your homecoming.
Oh, yeah. And I even wrote, the band gets to play their song like an OC scene.
You agree with yourself.
I usually do.
From yesterday.
Klaus wants to reunite his family, the people in caskets.
Yeah, so apparently he's like, oh, my dad said all my brothers and sisters can be awake.
Yep. Stefan has all the right answers due to what he knows.
Right. They did a good job of making sure Stefan only knew what he needed to know.
Klaus wants Stefan to bring Michael to him. Stefan wants his freedom. He'll only get it when Michael is dead and Klaus has the weapon.
That's what Klaus says. But he only says that to Stefan only.
Only to Stefan only.
Yeah.
Damon is drinking blood. Michael asks where Rebecca is. Michael has the white ash steak.
White oak steak.
Michael wants to drink Damon's blood.
Mm-hmm.
Michael created vampires, now he feeds on the predator.
Yeah, he was like, I didn't know that bloodlust was going to be part of it, basically. He's like, so I feed on the vampires instead of the innocent. Which that kind of is nice.
I mean, vampires have blood that you can drink like that?
Apparently.
I mean, yeah, it's magical in other ways. Because people keep feeding their vampire blood to people.
Mm-hmm.
Klaus wants your body delivered to his doorstep. Michael feeds on Stefan.
I know.
Good.
But then, and so Stefan passes out.
Klaus compelled Ty's mom to go to church and pray for his friends.
And he's like, why? And we find out, like, the biggest plan of it all just from him being, like, talking about his mom.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we find out that everyone is a werewolf.
Klaus invited his friends, hybrids from around the country.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant, hybrids.
They will retaliate if anyone makes a move against Klaus. Ty warns Caroline, he's on to you. He's 2 steps ahead of you. Ty loves Klaus.
I know.
You're sired to Team Klaus and can't be trusted, Caroline. Retorts. Ty gives her a shot of vervain and passes her out. Right? Vervain?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. People just have these little things around.
Oh my gosh.
Just give a little vervain shot randomly, a little grenade, some steaks.
Oh yeah, no Alaric in this episode either.
No.
Alaric and Jeremy. If they don't come back in the next episode like, dude, that was a good camping trip, bro. Yeah, man. Those are exactly their voices, right?
Now that sounded like the old Muppet guys. The 2 guys who like the spectators.
Yeah, I can't pull their name right now. They're Marley and Marley in the Christmas Carol, but they have real names.
Well, that's who you sounded like.
What's the one? Fozzie.
Mm-hmm.
Fozzie Bear. We don't like this joke, right?
No, it was better before.
Yeah, because I was doing Alaric. I wonder if this podcast is annoying to listen to. These weird freaks are listening to it.
Like this hurting their ears?
No, just like, why would you want to listen to this?
People are listening to it.
They are, and I love them for it. They're weird freaks. Just kidding, we love you. Klaus. In the house. Troubles are brewing. Klaus thanks Elena for Michael's demise.
Klaus thinks... Oh, because he thinks that Elena daggered him. Which she did, but he doesn't know that she undaggered him.
That is true. And Klaus is like, I want you to give it your best shot to, like, ruin my plan. Because I got a good plan, he thinks.
Yeah.
Damon takes the heart out of the hybrid bouncer.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
He's like, hello, hybrid.
He's like...
This is the official sound of taking a heart out of someone. We both did it.
He's like someone in our neighborhood... Oh no, now I don't remember. There's a part that people keep stealing out of Priuses in our neighborhood.
Oh, really?
It's like a flux capacitor, but... Oh, I don't know anything about these hybrids.
And it's like...
Yeah, but it's a hybrid. They take it out. These robbers. It could be a good joke.
But are you saying a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
People like steal these parts from these Priuses.
Oh, okay.
Just like Damon steals his heart. Same thing.
From the hybrid.
Also, it's weird. That bouncer was named Prius.
Random.
Ty warns Matt, this house is full of hybrids.
Matt's like, what?
There's some hybrids in this house. Get her out of here safely. Get everyone out. Who, Caroline? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to, like, carry her sleeping body out. It's like, how are you going to do that undetected? But okay.
Damon grabs Ty. They whoosh fight. Bonnie stops Damon from stabbing Ty and squishes both their brains with the migraines.
I know. I like that you call it smushing your brain. But yeah, because Tyler gets all werewolfy on him.
Wolfie Waggy. Damon has the big white oak
steak. It's just not Ash.
Because he can get inside the house, Michael has not been invited in.
Correct.
Mindy,
So Michael had to trust Damon.
Wow.
But he, at first, remember, Damon's like, let me get that steak. And he's like, it's the only thing that can kill an original. I think I'll hold on to it. And then the very next time we see the steak, Damon has it. It's like, wait, what?
Growth, Ash. Growth and trust. Mindy, we know Mindy, Ash. She's a hybrid from Texas or something. She's one of these hybrids. Mindy tells Klaus that Michael is there. Klaus is playing the shortest length beer pong. Ash, they set up this beer pong so that he could make it for the shot. Because he goes, dunk, but he's just like throwing it 1 inch in front of him. He's like, dunk, and then he walks out of the room or something.
Are you sure it wasn't flip cup?
I'm 100% positive.
Okay.
He
Because he didn't bounce it.
He threw a ping pong. You bounce a ball in flip cup? There's no balls in flip cup.
Don't you have to get it in first? Oh, no, I'm thinking of that other game we played that one time. That was really confusing.
Categories?
When you, like, stack the cups.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, his beer pong was it was just right in front of him.
He had to make that shot. It had to be in frame.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to chat with his dad.
Which he's like, his dad's supposed to be dead. You're not supposed to chat with him if he's dead.
Tony.
So he is mad already.
Tony, you know Tony, right?
Mm-hmm.
Another one of these hybrids.
Roni.
He knows what to do. Michael can't come in.
Nope.
Klaus assembles his hybrids. He's like the opposite of these robbers that I'm talking about. Michael calls him a coward. These hybrids can be compelled by Michael. He compelled Mindy.
Yeah, which that's a surprise to Klaus. He did not think about that.
No, but he keeps compelling these people, though. So he should have thought someone else can compel them, right?
Yeah, but he's like, I sired them. They're mine. He thinks that he's in charge of them, but
he's not.
He's not. You're wrong, Klaus.
Those 2 steps ahead, maybe take those 2 feet, kick your own butt. They have Elena, though, Ash. Mm-hmm. Come out or she dies. Go ahead, kill her. No one cares about you, boy, Michael says. Who do you have but those whose loyalty you force? No one, Michael.
Which is so true.
It's so true, but who does Michael have?
Nobody also.
Okay.
But Klaus doesn't have anyone. He even compelled Stefan to be his friend.
Klaus rolls
twice.
Klaus rolls a tear.
Mm-hmm.
If you kill her, you lose your leverage. Go ahead and kill her. He does stab Elena. Mm-hmm. Elena. Mm-hmm. Which I didn't know that was not Elena.
So the very first shot of Elena at the mansion, she's in her fancy clothes and her hair is curled. But it's not like the big curls like Catherine usually has.
And you're saying that that's Catherine?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not big curled, but but it's like you could think, oh, it could be Elena. She's got curly hair. She's dressed up for the dance. But it's Catherine.
Ash, this whole time you should have been telling me, watch out for the big curls.
Yeah.
And I would have known.
Yeah.
Watch out for the big curls.
Watch out for the big curls.
Damon runs in and stabs Klaus with the big steak, the white oak steak.
White oak steak.
It was Catherine who was stabbed.
Good thing that Elena's not dead.
Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to say, but the autocorrect was she grandes the hybrids.
She grandes the hybrid.
Oh, grenades. She grandes. Klaus, would you please grande the hybrids?
Grenades, yeah.
She grenades the hybrids. I like my hybrids. I like my Starbucks. Grande.
It's funny. Even Michael didn't know that it was Elena. I mean, it was not Elena, that it was Catherine.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, Catherine.
Ash, Stefan tackles Damon, ruining everything.
Yeah. Damon was about to kill Klaus.
Klaus runs out and stabs Michael, and Michael burns up. So Michael is dead for real, right?
Yeah.
Because it was the big
White oak steak.
Oak.
Mm-hmm.
Stoke.
And he was like, ah! Like he was... Sorry. He was really in pain that time.
And through this, Stefan has earned his freedom. And Klaus uncompels him. And Damon, there's just a puff of smoke and a Kool-Aid man hole in the wall.
Yeah, he's like, yikes. I don't want Klaus to kill me for trying to kill him. I'm out of here.
Ty visits Caroline in bed.
Yeah, she's just waking up from being vervained.
He's sorry he stabbed her. Caroline wishes that she had just been at home watching Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars. I was like, man, Dancing with the Stars was on all the way back then.
It's a popular show. It's been on for many years.
Mm-hmm.
He saved her from stubbornness, Ash.
Because she would have stayed. And she would have gotten hurt or involved or whatever. He was trying to keep her safe.
Caroline says, how can I be with you when you're sired to Klaus? Lol.
Mm-hmm.
You're one of the bad guys? Ty.
Mm-hmm.
Klaus can't be killed. I can't be fixed, Ty says. Ty loves Klaus.
And also Ty loves being a hybrid.
He does, yes. He's like when a Prius like still has that part that keeps getting stolen. Like you're like, yes, this car is good.
It works.
Yeah.
And you can drive it.
You can drive it. It gets great gas mileage. That's where he's feeling.
Mm-hmm.
He never has to go through the pain of turning again. He didn't like turning into a werewolf.
I don't think anyone would.
He loves being sired to Klaus. He doesn't want her to turn her back on him. She does turn her back on him.
Yeah.
Damon and Elena are mad. They're like mad in like the bathroom, like moving the soaps around. They were prepared. Stefan ruined it. They're like arguing, agreeing with each other.
Yeah, and this happened, and this also happened.
That's a very coupley thing, Ash.
It is true.
We were doing that earlier.
We were.
We always survive. Trust her. We're not getting Stefan back. Then let him go. I don't know if they said stuff like that.
Yeah, well, like, this is the part where Elena's, like, holding Damon by the face. They're in front of the fire. It's very close quarters. Mm-hmm. We'll never get Stefan back. Then we gotta let him go. It's like, what? You're gonna let him go, and you're gonna also be saying that while you're touching each other's faces?
Yeah, it seems like a
Come on, guys.
Wishful thinking. Like, oh, he's never coming back.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Catherine calls to say goodbye. Damon had a good plan, she thinks.
Mm-hmm. Which is a good compliment coming from her.
Stefan is with Catherine in the car. They're on a road trip. He doesn't need to know where it all went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the viewer does, because we go into our heist mode and see the BTS.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes. In death, the hybrids would kill Damon. So that's why. So, blah, 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 all this stuff. Stefan
is saying, yeah, if Damon killed Klaus, then the hybrids would have killed Damon.
Catherine tells Stefan something, blah, blah, blah. It was Klaus or Damon. That was the choice. Mm-hmm. He had to care to do something about it. So this was like a big arc for him.
Yeah, when Stefan woke up from being bit on the neck by Michael, Catherine's there and she's trying to convince him to follow a different plan. Because Catherine always has a plan that's different than what she's supposed to be doing. Mm-hmm. I don't know why Damon tried to trust Catherine, but okay. And then Stefan had to fight through his compulsion to care, to save Damon's life.
And that's a big arc for him, speaking of arcs. And that's like a movie thing. Like, usually in these movies, it's like, oh, the guy who never tells the truth has to tell the truth.
Liar,
or
liar.
Like, yeah, he can't lie anymore, so he has to tell the truth.
Right.
So Stefan is compelled to not care. He has to care.
Yeah.
Big old arch. Catherine likes the old Stefan better.
As do I.
She loved him, and she loves Damon, lol.
Yeah, but she's said before that she never loved Damon.
She had to throw that in there. Humanity is the vampire's greatest weakness. Sometimes Ash lets the humanity in.
Even she.
If you can't feel, you can't do what I need you to do next. Get mad in the flashback. You need to get mad.
Yeah.
Rebecca is still daggered. Klaus tries to call her. She doesn't pick up.
Obviously.
Stefan calls to thank Klaus for his freedom. But, he says, it came at too high a price. You took everything from me. So he has Klaus's family in their...
All their, what are those called?
Caskets.
Yeah.
He has them in some house. Ooh, you know what? It looked like Isobel's house.
It looks like a funeral parlor.
Just because it had a bunch of caskets in it. But
I know.
Isabel was in that old house.
Yeah.
With that male model or whatever. Klaus says, I will kill you and everyone you've ever met. That's a lot of people. Probably.
But, like, why can't Klaus just, like, kill him with kindness? Like, they have to always be, like, threaten each other. Why can't he be like, okay, what can I do for you as the original vampire to make you give me my family back? Like...
I don't know. Ash, and this...
Just ask, like, what can I do for you that be nice?
Exactly. Which, let me say one more thing, and then I'll get to my thesis of this whole episode. Okay. As someone who has been one step ahead for 1,000 years, there we go. Were you prepared for this, Stefan says? Okay, but go back to what you were saying, and then I'll say my last thing.
Yeah, so he's immediate.
Yeah, just be nice and just, like...
You
right?
said you say it again and then I didn't say anything.
Ash.
Yeah, be nice.
And this is why I don't get into prank battles.
Right.
I'm just nice to people. I do
nice.
nice things for them. Prank battles, so scary.
So scary.
Like, Ash, we love watching the Jackass movies. But it's because it's a depiction of hell on earth.
Yeah, you would never want to do any of those things.
Like, oh, they made some amount of money. Some of them got rich, Johnny Knoxville. Some of them made some money, Steve-O maybe. But at what cost?
They got so injured. They were living in fear.
Yes.
I mean, they laughed a lot. That's good.
Yes, and laughter is the best medicine, so they healed very quickly.
But... prank battles, too scary.
Oh my god.
Also, just be nice. You don't need to be like, oh, you took my family? I'm going to kill everyone you met. Hey, if someone takes my whole family, I'm going to be like, what do you need?
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I'll give you anything you need to let me have my family back. Now I'm going to kill your whole everyone. Also, don't remember that and don't try to take my family.
No,
so you can get what you want.
I was already thinking about the next thing I was gonna say, so I wasn't really even paying attention. Which is very much the vibe of this whole show. Just kidding. But we are doing, just like this episode did some BTS, we're doing some BTS.
Yeah.
But ours is joking. Ash, as you know, but the listeners may not know, I don't listen to videos really on the internet.
Nope. You just watch them silently.
And I don't really even watch it. I'm like, what's this about? Not watching it. What's this about? Not watching it. Except for our friend, the Dude Dad.
Of course.
Besides that. Okay. My point is, I see that there are, like, accounts I'm led to be aware of that are, like, pranks between a couple.
Yes.
No.
Oh. That's not even a choice.
Also, we kind of vowed to each other.
We don't scare each other.
We don't scare each other. We don't prank each other.
No. You watch a scary movie and you walk up the stairs alone or like one after the other, you are not allowed to scare each other.
We're being gentle.
Yeah, you gotta be like, hey.
Yeah. I even...
turn the lights on.
I've even had to kind of do a walking around my own house when...
You scare me all the time when you come in the bathroom and I'm like brushing my teeth or something and I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Even when Ash knows I'm home,
Yep.
we cohabitate the very same similar spaces. I do a little... or a...
Yeah, because if you're just like, hey, Ash, I'm like, ah!
Yeah, even Ash gets scared by me saying, hey, Ash.
Too scary.
Me saying hello, your name. But something that's less
It's too
scary
scary.
is me clearing my throat.
Yeah, because it's like, it's warming me up to that you're going to say something. It's too startling to just say in your full voice, hello.
Yeah, well, we know I've got the pipes, so.
Well, these are the things you have to learn as a couple. You have to be like,
gosh.
can you please pre-announce yourself
Yes.
when you enter a room where I've been alone for a while?
Not even that long, probably. We're never alone in our home.
No.
Ash, but that's what I took from this.
No
episode.
prank words.
No.
Wards.
My ward.
Oh gosh. Okay.
No
What?
prank battles.
How many fangs?
2.
2 fangs. For me too.
2 fangs.
Stefan hasn't turned his humanity on. Well, actually no. I did say he can't. I wouldn't do 2 fangs.
Oh, true.
All right. So it's 1.99 fangs.
With a bar over the 9
Sure.
for infinite.
Because I'm so glad that he's not compelled anymore, Stefan. But he's still bloodthirsty, Stefan. So
Yeah.
we'll see how much Elena and Lexi helped. Or
He's
not.
still a ripper.
I'll rip out.
Ash. Okay, Ash, I have a game for you.
You do?
Yep. It's called, I'm making it up right now.
Okay.
It's called Santa Claus's Naughty or Nice List. I'm going to name a character, and you're going to say if they're naughty or nice. If they're naughty... No, wait. If they're nice, they get a blood bag in their stocking. And if they're naughty, they get some white oak ash.
Wait, I was going to say white oak dagger. It was so hard to say.
All right. So you get it? Mm-hmm. Okay. Elena.
Nice. Too nice.
So she gets a blood
bag.
She's like, I don't want this.
She's like, no, I want to be naughty. I want the dagger. I mean, it's not a dagger.
White
it's
oak
a
ash.
steak.
White oak ash. It's just the
ash
it's just
only.
Ash, yeah.
Okay.
Damon.
Ooh. Nice. He wants to think he's naughty. He's not.
Okay. Stefan. And it can be from year to year. There's 100. He's had 162 Christmases.
Right.
It can be just this year.
Well, just this year he's naughty.
All right. Michael.
Ooh, Michael. He's naughty. He was insane for being like, one of my kids died from like influenza. Let me make all my children immortal. It's like, wait, what?
One of them died from influenza. I thought one of them died from getting eaten by a werewolf.
Yeah, well, like one kid got sick, and before they moved to live with the werewolves, and then another got killed by the werewolves, and then he's like, "Now I lost 2 children, immortality."
Klaus and little buddy went to go watch the men change.
Yeah, yeah. So he's naughty.
Rebecca.
I think she's nice.
Matt.
Nice.
My buddy Ty.
Naughty. He's too into doing all the things that Klaus wants him to do. He's like, let's go drink these people's blood and let's have this weirdo party with all these hybrids.
Yep. And last and certainly least, Alaric Saltzman.
I thought you were going to say Alaric. Well, he has his moments of being naughty. with it when he drinks forever. And it's like he's a very bad teacher, I think. He doesn't have a good work ethic, but he cares for the kids. So nice.
Yeah, he's kind of phoning it in. All right, Ash, do some plugs while I look up what this Prius part is.
Okay, do some plugs. All right, guys, if you like this podcast, you also like reading young adult books, and you should read Pete's young adult book series, The Happenstances.
Perfect. Hey, perfect holiday gift. Happenstances young adult book series. The Happenstances 1, The Happenstances 2.
Why did I blush while saying that?
Because you mean it. Horror from the High Dive Volume 1. Oh, hey, get yourself a dad jokes book by me and the aforementioned Dude Dad. Mm-hmm. You just go to my name on Amazon or go to High Dive Publishing, whatever, on whatever. Ash.
Okay, what?
What I say? Well, what did I say? What's the Back to the Future one?
Schmidt. Wait, that's from something else.
A Flizzjimit? I never heard that before.
Yeah, that's from something else.
Oh, flux capacitor.
Yeah.
A Flizzjimit.
Flizzjimit is from a song or something, like Little Mermaid or like... I don't know. Okay, flux capacitor is what you
Okay.
said. I said Flizzjimit. You said flux capacitor.
Yes. It's actually a catalytic converter. They keep getting stolen out here. Hey, is anyone on, what's that?
NextDoor?
NextDoor. NextDoor is, oh my gosh, NextDoor is the worst.
I'm not on it, I'm glad, but I feel like if you're on NextDoor, you're also on that one where you can get your paychecks early.
I don't know that one either. That's fizzjimit.com. Man, NextDoor. Okay. Hey, shout out to... Hey, hit me up on NextDoor. At High Dive Publishing on NextDoor.
Big pug stretches.
But only if you're in my neighborhood. And also, please give me back my catalytic converter. We've gone off the rails, Ash.
We did it. We did it. It and more.
And if you enjoy this, if you're one of these weird freaks that enjoys this, go rate and review the podcast.
Yay. Thanks for listening. Bye.